I can't believe how much I hate Nintendo right now. I really can't. Because I'm not really the biggest Nintendo fan. I'm not gonna lie. Like I do love Nintendo. I really do. Like there's a lot of things that Nintendo does that I really hate. But at the end of the day, it's a game company. It's a conglomerate. You know what I mean? I figured, some things are gonna be shady. Some things are gonna be shitty. That's just the way it is. As a consumer, that's just the way it is, unfortunately. But no, you know what? Fuck that. Absolutely, completely fuck that. I really fucking hate Nintendo right now, and it's mostly because like everything they're doing with the prices they have of their games. And I'm speaking to this as an adult, literally as an adult, because as an adult I make okay money, like just okay money. And what I mean by that is right now I have $8 in my account and I have bills due. That's what I mean by that. So let's say Nintendo Switch 2 comes out and a game that I want comes out. It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. It's at least $80 and 90 if you want physical. And yes, I do want physical because I'm the kind of guy that just loves having physical copies. I'm a fucking maniac for that. That and I think having physical copies is just a cool thing to have. But I hate that so much. The fact that they were like, just why not? Hey, let's raise the prices because we fucking can, and they fucking can. Because the big thing about Nintendo that they do so well is they make Nintendo exclusive products. So there's literally nothing fucking stopping them from doing that. That blows my mind. That blows my mind. And at the end of the day, it should not blow my mind. It really shouldn't. Because Nintendo does some shitty things all the time, and there's multiple YouTubers covering how shitty they do things sometimes, and I hate that. I hate that so fucking much. And like I said, I've never really found that a problem because like the Switch One, you know what I mean? Like I have that shit, and it's an okay console, completely okay. The games are amazing, but the problem is even the games on the Switch One don't run well on the games made for Switch One. Like what the actual fuck? To me that just blows my mind in so many ways. Like oh my goodness. But moving on from the Switch 1, because Switch 2, the console looks better. The console looks so much better. I think the fact that we're able to run it at 4K with 120 FPS, or 60 FPS, I think is what they said, and then like HD with 120 FPS, which to me that's fine. That's completely fine. And then all the features, I mean, I think they're all really cool. I think having the game chat button is kind of stupid, but I mean, to each their own. It is what it is. But everything was going so well, so fucking well. I was excited. I was so fucking excited. Like woot woot, let's fucking go. A better Switch with like more games, bigger games, more thing going on. The new Mario Kart that looks so fucking cool. I was so goddamn excited. So goddamn excited. And not even just that, like me and my friend were talking about it, and he is not a big Nintendo guy. He really isn't. Like the Switch he has right now, he bought that shit completely off of just COVID. When COVID we were all locked down, he bought it, which makes sense. You're stuck at home, you want a console, go ahead, buy a Switch. My other friend, she has a Switch because I gifted her a Switch for her birthday one year. So she's not gonna buy a Switch too. So I'm fucked. I am completely fucked because I personally cannot justify telling somebody, hey, go buy a Switch 2 because the games are awesome. They are. You know what I mean? But they're so expensive. You're literally paying for a fifth of the fucking console with that, and that just blows my mind. And well, not even a fifth. What would it be? I think it would be around a fifth. I can't tell. But it's not even just that. It's just $90. I can't by any means justify buying a $90 game. I really can't because right now the price of games $70. That's pretty steep. That is genuinely pretty steep. And whatever, I pay it. My friends pay it. We just want to play games, and whatever works works. That's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing we can do. There's nothing no one can do because that's just what games cost. So it's whatever. But the fact that Nintendo just raised the bar is so fucking crazy and so fucking awful. I hate that so fucking much. And not even talking about me. Like going beyond me and going beyond like okay, me and my friends who are all 23-year-old adults, like going beyond that. Like my nephews who are like literally like obviously kids who ask for their parents. Like they're gonna ask me, hey, is this game worth buying for my kid or this and that? And granted, they're like I think 10 years old, the oldest one, or like 11 or something. And so I can't justify saying yes. I really can't justify saying yes. Buy them a $90 game because like yes, it'll be a fun game. Yes, it'll be so worth it. And yes, it's made for kids. But it's 90 fucking dollars. It's like oh, let's go 80. Let's go 80 with that being the normal price for what games should be or whatever. It's 80 fucking dollars. I just can't tell him yes because that's so expensive. That really is. And looking back to me as a child, I can't imagine asking my parents for a $90 game, a $90 game. Like they would have told me no, 100% no, and they would have told me like, hey, you know what, you're dumb. Like why would you ask for a game that expensive? Because even back then, when games were $60 with a $15 DLC, they said no. Like they no, that's way too expensive or whatever. So most of my gaming experience was hoping my older brother would buy that game for himself, and when he was at work, I could play it. That was my entire gaming experience. And like I said, I just feel bad for all the children who just like their parents are gonna say no. That's just what's gonna happen. They're gonna say no, I imagine, because it really is expensive. It really is, and I hate Nintendo for that. I really fucking do. And going beyond new Nintendo games, going beyond that, upgrading your old Nintendo games to the Nintendo Switch 2 version with like better features or whatever, blah blah blah, you have to pay for that. You have to pay for that, and I don't understand why. Like, I really cannot understand why. Obviously, more money. That's the only reason why. They want more money. That's the biggest fucking reason why. And that also bothers me on a whole different level. Because when Black Ops Cold War came out, you know, it came out for PS4 and it came out for PS5. And you could buy either version and upgrade for free. Or from PS4, you can upgrade for free to PS5. And a few games did that. I mean, you can upgrade for free. And I respect that so much. I really did. Because I felt no fear in buying, hey, I'm going to buy this right now because that's the only thing I have. And when I have the PS5, I'll just upgrade for free because thankfully I have that option. Now, if you want to buy a Nintendo Switch 1 game for the Nintendo Switch 2, it'll be a regular $80 game, or you know whatever it goes by about it. I forgot exactly what it said, but the point is, you know, it's gonna cost money to upgrade. So like, if you have a Switch 1 and you wanna buy a Switch 2, and you know, or how do I say this? If you have a Switch 1 and you are planning on buying Switch 2, then there's no reason to buy the games that you want for the Switch 1. You know what I mean? And granted, those games have been out for a minute. Like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they've been out for a long time. You know, Mario's been out for a while, you know, whatever. You know, they've been out for a minute. So you could make the argument that, oh, they've been out for a minute, you should have them already. Whatever. No, fuck that. They should have free upgrades, you know what I mean? Like I already own the fucking game. Why should I have to pay to play on the on your better console? The console that could run it the way it's supposed to be ran. Because it doesn't even run well on the console on the Switch 1. It doesn't even run well there. So why would I pay to make it run like it's supposed to? You know what I mean? Like I am so annoyed. I really am. And I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy a Switch 2. I'm gonna buy the games that I want on the Switch 2 because I just like that. I enjoy gaming and this and that. And like I said, it's a big thing where like they literally have the market just like locked up for their games because no other company can have their games. Like Mario Kart, you're never gonna see that outside Nintendo. You're never gonna see that outside Nintendo. Like Kirby, same thing. Donkey Kong, same thing. Like Zelda, same thing. Pokemon, same thing. You're not gonna see them on any other console. And if you want those games, god damn it, you're gonna pay that fucking money. And I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. You have no goddamn clue. Well, you do, because I've been ranting about it for the last 8 minutes. Because it's just so stupid to me. It's just so stupid to me. And corporate, just like, what's it called? Corporate greed, just all that bullshit. It just bothers me so much. And I wish it was something we could do, like something that could happen, you know what I mean? But we can't. Like, genuinely speaking, I don't see a way Nintendo backs down from this. I really don't, because they're holding all the cards, like, you know, like they're holding like a fucking full house, and there's nothing no one can do to, like, you know, get those cards away from them, because what can we do? You know, like, you're gonna buy the game, you whatever. I'm it's turning into like just me repeating myself. But yeah, essentially, I really hate Nintendo for doing all that kind of bullshit, and I really wish that that they couldn't do that, I guess you could say. But I just, like, oh my goodness, it's so bothersome. And last thing, Nintendo games don't go down in price. They never do. Like, if you go to GameStop right now and you look for Super Mario World Deluxe or whatever it is $60. That motherfucker is $60. Like, it's been out for years. It's been out for multiple years now. I bought that shit in high school, and that game's still $60. Like, they don't depreciate in value. And, you know, it's whatever. It's fine. Like I said, you know, you don't have to depreciate in value. But going from $90, man, come on. Come on. Like, you don't even own the fucking game because you're getting a fucking, like, you're getting a stamp of approval of, like, hey, we'll let you play this game because you bought it physically. But, you know, don't fuck up or we'll take away your fucking account and you can't play that game no more. That's some bullshit. That's some actual bullshit. And I hate Nintendo. I hate Nintendo. I'm excited for Switch 2. I was so excited. But now I'm just like, I'm sad that my friends can't buy it and they can't play with me because it's too expensive and I can't justify them buying it. And I'm sad because like my nephews can't really experience that the same way I did or the same way I will, you know what I mean? And I can't like, show them the way, show them the ropes, or like, be there as a gamer uncle, show my gamer nephews like, "Hey, this is really cool. Let's play it together." I can do it with other games, but not Nintendo because like I just can't. And I hate it. I hate it so much. And yeah, I mean, I just hate it. Take care.